Our tale of the tape also brought to you by Socios.com. Dilano Taylor, the much younger fighter, 11 years the junior of Joao Zeferino. He's also 6 inches taller. Both men weighed in at the welterweight limit. Reach favors Taylor on the arms and Zeferino on the legs. To you, Lillian Garcia.
In the PFL, every fight counts, and this fight is in the welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He specializes in jiu-jitsu. Standing at 5'9", he officially weighs in at 170 3/4 pounds. In 35 professional bouts, this veteran has a record of 26 victories and 9 defeats, with 17 wins by submission. Fighting out of Florianópolis, Brazil, here is the Brazilian samurai, Joao Zeferino! His opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall, he officially weighs in at 170 1/2 pounds. This mixed martial artist has a professional record of 8 victories against only 1 defeat. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Jamaica, here is a 2022 PFL Challenger Series winner, Dilano, the Postman Taylor! Your referee in charge, Gary Copeland.
Gary Copeland to oversee the action. Dilano Taylor and Joao Zeferino. Taylor in the blue, Joao Zeferino in the gray. Joao Zeferino has made the playoffs. He's qualified for the playoffs in the PFL twice. Injury took him out both times. It's all about unfinished business for the Brazilian samurai. They get right to the action. Taylor with a low calf kick.
Taylor, one of our Challenger Series winners, with a first-round TKO.
He landed a low kick, but he ate a left hook and a right hand for his troubles.
Oh boy.
Zeferino with 3 times the experience of Dilano Taylor. Enters here for a double leg. Able to get Taylor right to the ground. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Nice level change, kept his feet moving, ran him over, got all the way through the double leg. Nice job by Dilano, not conceding the takedown, scrambling back to his feet.
Yeah, great job by Taylor, but Zeferino in a good position to hit another takedown here, and he does.
Always demoralizing to fight so hard to get back to your feet and get pulled right back down to the ground.
Randy, you mentioned that Dilano Taylor is a graduate of the Challenger Series. I tell you what, the welterweights that were brought out to Orlando, Florida, contend for the contract, excellent. Carlos Leal, Jarrah Al-Salawi, Dilano Taylor, Chris Brown, who we don't see on the roster just yet. But I mean, even guys who lost, Michael Lilly in his fight looked pretty good.
Zeferino securing back positions, got 1 hook in.
Yeah, this is where Zeferino does some of his best work. Got plenty of time to hit this rear naked choke too.
Zeferino with the body triangle. Definitely make it difficult for Dilano to breathe.
Taylor has good position here, good posture. Excellent job by Dilano Taylor.
Taking advantage of his own narrow hips and getting himself a little flip of the script there. Nice work by Dilano Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the experience, obviously, of Zeferino, but boy, does he stay composed.
Gary Copeland giving a view through the ref cam here. Taylor on top. Taylor's going to serve himself better by getting his arms up off the mat. That's exactly what you need to prevent. Nice work by Zeferino to once again reverse position.
Got some fun grappling exchanges here. Taylor got his hips a little bit too high. Zeferino very sensitive there, able to sweep with that butterfly sweep.
Zeferino trying to isolate that left arm of Dilano Taylor, see if he can force a shoulder choke.
Zeferino wants to try and climb the mount.
Steps in the side. And now a crucifix position for Joao Zeferino. Dilano Taylor explodes out.
Wow.
Wow, Dilano Taylor showing his athleticism and not as experienced as you mentioned, but that's the right time to explode if you're gonna go.
And I don't think I've ever seen anybody get their head out that way to get out of that face-up crucifix.
Yeah, not many get out of those positions against Zeferino. Taylor,
Zeferino.
a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Wasn't concerned about the ground game of Zeferino, but he's in some trouble here in round 1.
Body lock again, and figure fouring of Joao Zeferino's legs. He goes to work with his left hand, trying to loosen up the guard. Here comes the left hand sneaking around, trying to grab that rear naked choke. Oh, and here's an armbar attempt from Joao Zeferino. He's got that right arm isolated. Can Dilano Taylor.
Dilano trying to get his head out and come back through the legs.
Oh, he's got it extended.
Oh, nice
and he
job.
comes out. Excellent defense by Dilano Taylor. Showing that his own jiu-jitsu skills are something to be reckoned with.
Beautiful escape there by Taylor, my goodness.
That was very, very slick. He was in big trouble.
Sure was.
Great work by Dilano Taylor. Back to a standing position.
And that can be demoralizing to someone
Absolutely.
who's been on offense. He's like, what do I need to do to finish this guy? I had his back a couple times, had him in an arm lock, rear naked choke. Nothing's working right now.
Zeferino circling on the outside here. Taking a breath. Taylor stalking. Landed for Dilano Taylor. Zeferino shrugs it off, and here come the hammer fists.
What a finish to the round here for Taylor, my goodness.
Round 2 when we return on ESPN Plus.
Was gonna go the long way, then corkscrews his arm in tight and escapes. Beautiful stuff, and then how about this? Zeferino eats that left shin of Taylor to end that round.
Sprinkle a little sugar on that thing and gobble it right up. Dilano Taylor in the blue, Joao Zeferino in the gray. Welterweight points on the line here and a place in the standings. Once again, a nice sprawl by Dilano Taylor, who backs out and beckons Joao Zeferino back to his feet. Dilano Taylor really accounting well for himself here. Nice right hand there from Joao.
Yeah, Taylor's got to watch out for that overhand right. His hands are dropping a little bit. Seems like he's more focused on that level change from Zeferino. He's got to respect the striking as well.
Switch of the stance here for Dilano Taylor. Goes southpaw for now. Switch kick attempted. The third of that combination landed at least partially for Dilano Taylor, who threw 4 of them. And now Taylor tries to go underneath. Nice knee to the body. Shrugs Joao Zeferino off.
Watch that groin, Red.
There's Ray Cooper III, the hardest hitting man in this division. Co-main event tonight against Carlos Leal. And Rory McDonald still to come on our main card on ESPN2. Simulcast right here on ESPN Plus.
Taylor starting to really settle into a rhythm here against Zeferino. It's been a much stronger round for him here. And he said he's envisioned this. He saw this happening. Really has a lot of faith in his abilities and in his path. Mature young man.
Worth noting, this was a last minute change of opponent for Joao Zeferino. He was preparing for Magomed Karimov. Nice combination for Joao. Landed the left hook. He got Dilano Taylor on about 1 day's notice after the visa issue was not cleared up for Magomed. And of course, for Dilano Taylor, you show up in Arlington, Texas, thinking you're an alternate. Once again, the left hand sneaks through for Joao Zeferino. And you're told, yeah, you get a fight, you can earn some points in the welterweight standings, but you got to do it against Joao Zeferino. who hasn't lost in a very long time.
Yeah, what's crazy is Taylor just seemed unfazed by the whole thing. It's really impressive to see this level of maturity and confidence and composure at only 25 years old.
Taylor moving forward. Scooping uppercut in the right hand, blocked by Joao Zeferino. Joao feints the takedown attempt there.
Joao's got to be careful though. His hands are starting to drop. He's starting to be a little bit too predictable. Needs to go back to feinting his way in, being a little bit more offensive on his feet.
Dilano Taylor pumps out the jab and follows it with a right hand. Good head movement that time by Joao Zeferino. Spitting back fist lands on the body. And now Joao attempts first the double, switches to the single.
Good hand control by Taylor. Trying to stymie the takedown attempt by Zeferino.
Post that right leg to frame out the postured position of Joao Zeferino. Taylor still has his right arm underneath, and there he reaches for double underhooks and a knee to exit. Nice work once again by the young fighter. Stiff jab. Inside of 10 seconds here in the second round. We'll see a third frame when we return on ESPN+.
Third final round, ready blue. Third final round, ready red. Fight.
Dilano Taylor in the blue, third round underway. Potentially a round apiece going in here. FPR actually favored Zeferino in that one. Not sure I would agree with that. Taylor pumps out his jab.
I don't disagree with the FPR often, but there's a couple times tonight that I have disagreed.
Joao Zeferino level change again. Good sprawl by Dilano Taylor. He says stand up. Right back to it. Nice jab from Dilano Taylor. Once again, Zeferino searching for that takedown. Pressing, and he's got the body lock.
A little high. Looks like Taylor has that left underhook. Got his hips back. See if he can circle away from the cage here.
He's using that right overhook to block the knees, or try to block the knees of Zeferino. Zeferino still managing to slip one through there.
Don't grab it. Don't grab the cage.
Dilano Taylor reverses position against the barrier. Goes to work with his own knees. Shoulder punch. And the Queen has arrived. Kayla Harrison in the building. Backstage, one half of our main event tonight when she faces Marina Mokhnakina in a women's lightweight affair. Dilano Taylor exits, back to the center of the cage.
Tell you what, this Dilano Taylor is very impressive. Only 9 fights. This is this younger generation, this third generation of fighters. They're well-rounded skill sets, athletic. Very, very impressive for a young fighter.
Yeah, absolutely trains at one of the top gyms in the world at Sanford MMA. So you know he's seen pressure in the gym.
Well, when we talked to him ahead of his Challenger Series fight, Kenny, you remember the fact he said, I can hang with any of those guys at Sanford MMA.
Yeah.
That is an absolute murderer's row.
That's going to be a confidence builder.
Good jab from Taylor.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Zeferino's got to be careful for an uppercut. He's kind of ducking down to get out of the way of those punches. Taylor's starting to time it.
Zeferino calling for more action. He himself not really throwing.
No, and that's what he needs to do. If he wants to get in on that takedown, he's got to set it up with confident strikes, good strikes, and Dilano Taylor isn't having it.
And you can see the confidence of Dilano Taylor building with every combination, every slip and movement. Pulls his leg out of the takedown attempt there. Stunting a little bit inside the smart cage. Zeferino starting to show signs of fatigue. Landed the jab in the right hand though. Good level change, but negated by Dilano Taylor. Quick sprawl.
Taylor getting it done with that right underhook. Keeping the hips back from Zeferino. And it's going to be hard to hit those kind of takedowns in round 3 against Taylor.
One minute left in this fight.
Body locks get a lot more difficult when you're that sweaty.
Yeah.
Good right hand on the counter from Joao Zeferino. Dilano Taylor needs to stay disciplined here in the closing minute of this fight, looking to the monitor to see what time is left. There's a hook from Joao.
Joao's got his hands locked.
No elbows.
Takedown successful there. Joao Zeferino into the guard of Dilano Taylor. And an interesting third round because Taylor was great defensively, right?
Yes.
Measuring, but defense is its own reward.
Exactly. You have to have defense. Otherwise, you're getting taken down, you're getting scored, you're getting beat.
But you also have to engage in some offense.
Certainly in the judges' eyes, defense isn't enough. You've got to score offense.
Zeferino with a flurry here, trying to steal and secure a third round. Dilano Taylor throws from his back.
Hey, remember, no elbows.
Joao Zeferino.
All right.
Hands in the air. Was it enough? Randy thought Joao won. Kenny thought the fight belongs to Dilano Taylor. And the judges' scorecard, Lillian Garcia's got that.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Aaron Menard scores the contest 29-28 for Zeferino. Judge Robert Bassinger scores it 29-28 for Taylor. And Judge Steve Armstrong has it 29-28 for your winner by split decision, earning 3 points in the welterweight division, Dilano Taylor!
Dilano Taylor gets the win. Split decision victory.